How is it set up? Hi, everyone. How are you? Let me see if it's
There
live.
we go. I see you now. I had other screens up. Perfect. We are live.
I
One of
don't
these
have
days
it
we'll be able
live.
to do better. We are live. I see it up in the corner.
I see it. There was a delay on my end. Where am I? I'm not in it. Do you see me?
I see you.
I don't see me. I see you.
Huh.
Oh, anyway, hi. This is Lisa and Alicia. See?
Well,
Oh, there it is. There's a
there.
delay. Hi, everybody. Now I don't see you. There
Okay.
you are.
All right. All right. Thank you, Mercury retrograde, and all of your fun tech troubles. But with no further ado, it's Alicia and Lisa for all things health, healing, and beyond. And today we're going to do a deep dive with Lisa into her background, because there's a lot of fantastic things you may not know about her, because she's very into health, very into healing, and then some. But before we dive into that, if we could start when you first were a healer and in the traditional medical world as an RN, and kind of we'll start there and then bring everybody forward to now.
Okay, awesome. Thank you very much, Alicia. So, hi, everybody. So, yes, so I am a registered nurse of 36 years. And when I was in high school, a friend of mine said, "What do you want to do when you grow up?" And I said, "I don't know. What do you want to do?" And she said, "I'll be a nurse." I'm like, "Okay, I'll be a nurse." So that's kind of how I became a nurse. And also my dad was a doctor of a small town. And so I was brought up with the passion, and it was a small town. He had a little black bag. He delivered babies, was a coroner, did surgery. And he had a lot of passion for helping people beyond the medical. He would always look beyond what was. So I was brought up with that, and I became a nurse and loved nursing. I was a trauma neuro ICU nurse, and I did open heart surgery, so I did a lot of intensive care. And then, yes, and then I ended my career doing home health. I thought that was going to give me more freedom and flexibility with my 3 kids, and it did not. It was a lot of stress. And during that time, people were just unhealthy. They were, well, obviously that was the world, right? They were just unhealthy. And with nursing and all the paperwork, it was a lot of medications, and it was just trying to put a Band-Aid over the problem. And it wasn't really getting rid of the cause that created the effect of why, you know, people were unhealthy or depressed or had anxiety or all these reoccurring medical conditions. So I've always had an interest in holistic medicine, homeopathic medicine. I raised my 3 kids on homeopathic care, and they still, you know, we still go that route. They have rarely been on antibiotics. So as you know, with the medicine too, my health was always taking a hit, right? I was doing wound care and dirty nursing, and I was stressed out, and my immune system was always getting hit. And I had some things going on when I was younger, and you know, my immune system is very important to me, right, to keep it healthy, and stress was not helping it. And I had these 3 kids, and I was getting sick from them. Even though they were, you know, doing the healthy stuff, I was still getting affected. So then I started doing more holistic myself. And there was a time when a doctor introduced me to a health and wellness program that I'm doing, right? Organic nutritional detoxing, intermittent fasting, and replenishment. And I felt amazing. I felt amazing. And there were so many changes. It was an alignment, mind, body, and spirit. And I knew that this is something that is missing in the world. And I felt obligated to share it with other people, right? It's like, who was I not to share something that was a missing link to health, to weight loss, to a healthy immune system? I knew who I was feeling. I shared it with my mom and some other close people. And it was amazing. And the people coming in my life were positive. They wanted to get healthy. Lifestyle changes. There wasn't so much sabotaging of their health. And it was just a different culture. It was a different mindset, with different people. It was more positive and less negative. And I just took off with that. And through that journey, I came in touch with other things. I've always done, you know, I know you want to ask me questions. So I've always done in like past life regression and channeling work and deep soul searching since the 80s. Huh?
When did that piece start for you, the soul searching? And you're also a Reiki master, is that correct?
Advanced practitioner.
Advanced practitioner. At what point in your journey did that begin? Because it sounds like you started here and then these things kept adding on and evolving, but in a really beautiful and complementary way, where I know nutrition and mindset are two of the big gears, but the energy work and then the channeling, there are more pieces to your puzzle. So how do those fit?
Okay, yeah, so back in the 80s, I was divorced twice. And the first one, I really took a deep dive into self-worth issues and self-esteem and all that stuff. And I just wanted to pick myself up without medication and just figuring out. I was always trying to figure things out, trying to make sense of what's happening. And I still do that. I'm better at it, but trying to figure out like why and how do I fix it and how do I stop it? So I started, it was in 1988, and I actually joined Al-Anon back then. So I got, you know, I dived into 12-step program of more codependent stuff. And through that, I started doing past life regressions and channeling and just learning about the chakras and energy work and how this is all related from the past until now. And even to now, how, you know, the cause and effect, the events from the past can still affect and cause reactions and situations in the present. So it's all about breaking that. So it's back in the 80s where I really, you know, got my feet wet with the holistic spirituality. And I became a Reiki advanced practitioner because, again, I wanted to heal myself. And that gave me the courage and the strength, because it was more inner knowing and for me to leave my situation that I was in with my kids during that time when I got divorced again. And that, because when, you know, we brought up in the last live that we did about, you know, narcissistic behavior and emotions and how that relates to the whole world. So when I was in that place of, you know, down and out and low self-esteem, I attracted more of that personality. And to have the courage to leave that personality, you know, in the past, that's what the Reiki and the spirituality gave me the courage to do. And in the interim of that, my kids, or the two boys, they got certified in Reiki. They're both Reiki 1, and they practice on their little teddy bears. You know, so this has led them up to where they are today too. You know, Erica was still little. She was just 1 year old. Yeah, so that's what I did. And then through that journey with the healing, I did more of learning about channeling. And I'm a blesser. I took advanced silence courses, yoga breathwork courses, blessings course, in order to connect spiritually, in order to heal others with that. And then recently, last November, I had this light language come in, which is a high consciousness, multidimensional, universal dialogue, which comes in because I'm still, no matter what path I'm thinking about doing, the healing is always there. I'm a nurse, I'm a, you know, caregiver, and this helps to assist me to help balance and clear not only myself and my loved ones, but anybody else, to help clear. And I know that you've had some great success, right? With things that I've done with that. So that's where that is. And I just want to say and also with this journey, in my business, my other goal was, besides to keep my health strong, my immune system strong, my kids deserve to have a mom. I was working so much, and I wasn't the mom that they deserved to be, because I had paperwork and I was working so much. I was tired. You know, I just wasn't couldn't get ahead of the debt cycle, and I wanted to be home and raise my 3 kids. So the opportunity that my doctor, Dr. Corey, introduced me to with the health and wellness program not only assisted me and others with health and wellness, but assisted me to leave my nursing 9 years ago to pursue this career and have my own business from home, the Purify Your Life, 9 years ago, right? And that, you know, debt-free created over $1.5 million part-time, not to impress you, to press upon you that, you know, with what I'm sharing with you, it's very easy and I can do that. But that was my why. I wanted to be healthy and I wanted to be home and raise my kids because they deserve that for me, and that in my world, that's what I wanted to do.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, and so with the other thing that when I was building my business, I figured out, you know, a system, you know, some help with some other techniques on LinkedIn, right? And what I'm offering too, this is so cool because I'm certified mindset coach as well. So with my LinkedIn coaching, right, it's not only about, you know, learning how to do that platform, but it's about who you are. And my intuitive breakthrough coaching with everything that I know comes in to give the best results to everybody who takes this simple system. So I decided I should offer it because I'm doing it myself. I'm coaching people and I'm just put it together. Everything just works all together. It's just everything is just coming together. I
love it. It is on so many levels. And I've got one last question before we transition to our channeled portion for the day. I know you've mentioned that with, you know, some of these more spiritual topics and inklings and passions of yours, you wanted to be more public and share more about them way back in the 80s, but you've only really recently stepped forward into that place to get, you know, really open with that side of who you are. So why now?
Yes, why now? Why now? Because the world is changing. You know, we are going through so much. There's so much trauma in the world. There's so much pain. People don't know if they're coming or going. There's a lot of chaos, up and down. Things change every day. There's no rhyme or reason for everything. There's a lot of discord between friends and families and a lot of disconnect. So I've been last year really being pulled, go, jump in, this is your time, and do it. And, you know, I've always had a fear of not being good enough. What if I'm not good enough? What if I can't help anybody? And I just started, like, you know, blessed to you, I did a couple sessions with you and a couple other sessions with some other people. And it was spot on. It was spot on. And I really had to let go of my ego, and, you know, whoever I'm going to attract will attract. And I know, as with what I'm doing, the more I'm doing it, the stronger it gets. The stronger my confidence gets, but the stronger the healing becomes. So I feel from the work that I'm doing, it is really helping people. And I get a lot of thank yous. And it's not that, you know, I want the recognition and I want that. I just want people to feel balanced and to help and create more unity, because there's no unity. Well, we have unity and we're pulling more unity together. And, you know, we've moved into a 4th dimension consciousness. So there's more of a flow, there's more of an ease, and there's still a lot of uncomfortability with people about where they find them. Like, they don't know where they fit in. So a lot of this is helping, and now is the time. Now is the time to have people recognize that they are great enough. They have enough passion. They have a light. They are good enough. What do you love to do? You know, find your niche, find your passion, find, you know, what makes you happy and brings you joy. And let's work on bringing that greatness out, because the world is, you know, needing it. And whether it's somebody who loves gardening or loves butterflies, you know, go do that, you know, just like, you know, maybe start planting and sell your plants and learn, you know, just different things. It's just about community, and just do what you love. If you always had a knack for making bracelets, right, just in your spare time, some macrame or drawing, be creative, go do that, you know, set that up, you know, do something where that can be like a fundraiser, or that can be donated, or it can go towards, you know, or something, or your own business, you know, do, you know, whatever you love to do. And, you know, with this work that I'm doing, it's being able to bring that out. And it's really assisting people that you're okay, that it's fine, you know, that, you know, the chatter out here doesn't mean that that chatter has to clog your inside, right? You can be calm and peaceful and have a healthy body, healthy immune system, healthy thoughts, and just it's about letting go of what doesn't serve.
Absolutely. The world is ready, and like you, I've been feeling that call, and I know we're both answering, and I love how many parallels we have between your story and mine, which we'll get into my side next week. But you nailed it with doing more of what brings you joy, because that's spot on with this new moon eclipse, which is today. It's about, you know, new chapters, being open. It's that youthful, playful energy. So do what feels good, because by feeling good, that's the energy you're sending out to the world. And not only does it bless you, but it blesses absolutely everybody. And with that, would you like to channel something for us?
I absolutely, you know what I've noticed though, it's like, you know, we're trying different ways to get onto Facebook. This is saying we're coming live from a messenger room. So I don't know what that means, but there's nobody on. Oh, well. We'll figure that out. Okay, so
Yeah.
what question what should I bring in?
With what's the most important thing, or how can we best navigate the energies that this eclipse, this new moon eclipse, has brought in for us?
Okay, I'm going to bring in some light language. Presidente na sesia sekashita tasena botiyata na seya totoyina sekiala na sakriya tatagrashkana batagniya tatagrasa totoyina yesekasha takniya to no ya yala siya tashakamameya no yana skashkani yaskana papa yana sakri. Do your best to ground and be centered and be in love and be in that heart space. Know that you can let go of what doesn't serve you, because all these opportunities that you have been thinking about in your heart, in your mind, things that come and go, they're there for you. And it's just being able to let go of the resistance of not feeling that you are good enough or it can be achieved, because it absolutely can. And the new energies are bringing in these opportunities and the lessons learned from the past, you know, in order to let go and to have that fulfillment, basically what we were talking about in the beginning, to have the fulfillment of your life and to live a life of your desires and your passion.
I love it. Thank you so much, Lisa. That was beautiful.
Thank you. Well, this was awesome. Thank you, everybody. I don't know, look. I hope you're seeing this. We'll see. If not, we'll try to share it out, right? Yeah. So, you know, it doesn't matter. We're not about the technical stuff. We got the other stuff going on.
Exactly.
All right, everybody. Thanks, Alicia.
Thank you, Lisa.
I just want to say you can find Alicia on Facebook, on Instagram, and she has some private pages she can share. And also I'm on YouTube, and my website is lisapurifyyourlife.com, and it will explain what we are talking about. So everybody have an awesome day, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye.